So the first thing you're going to need to do when you make this bracelet is cut your Grungeboard down to size. I want my bracelet to be 1 inch thick, so I'm going to cut that first. And if you do this, you'll notice that this Grungeboard cuts really easily. I'm not applying hardly any pressure, and I'm going to cut through it just 2 times through. That easy. Once you have your piece cut, then you just need to get set about decorating it. So what I want to do first is paint some gesso on it. And I'm painting the gesso not because it needs to be sealed or covered with anything, but just because I want the bottom layer to be white gesso. You'll notice I'm just doing this really quickly because this is going to kind of be a rough, grungy kind of looking bracelet, so it doesn't have to be perfect and shiny or anything. And then I'm going to do the other side. This side is going to be the inside of my bracelet. It has a bit of texture to it, so when you get the Grungeboard, you'll want to decide first which side to use, and it'll just depend on what you're doing with it. I'm going to be stamping on mine, so I want the stamped image to show just a little bit better, so I'm going to do it on the flat surface. Alright, good enough? Now, I'm going to dry it with my ink. Now I want to add a little bit of brown ink because I want to give it an aged effect. So I'm just going to do just the edges here. And you know, before I do that, I know that I want the edge of my bracelet to be rounded. So I'm going to go ahead and round this off so that when I ink it, the ink is on the rounded part too. Oops. Alright, let's go ahead and ink it. So don't forget to ink the edge here too. And on the back side, I'm just going to run this across the back. This, you can see the texture. This is the side that you're not really going to see, but I still want to add. This is brown, stays on ink. It's going to stay on pretty well. Stays on. Okay. So now you'll see, can you see there? See, it's not quite rounded exactly this symmetrical, and that's where this sanding block will come in handy. I'm just going to go ahead and sand the edges of this and kind of even it out a bit. So now I just need to decorate this. I have this stamp. I'm going to stamp into it. I'm using Stays On ink because I want a permanent ink so that when I wear it, the ink doesn't wash off and run down my hand or something. Let's see. Kind of flipping the stamp upside down each time just to hopefully change the pattern up a bit so it doesn't look all the same. All right. Good enough. Look how cool that looks. The next thing that I need to do though is add some kind of fastener so that it's actually a bracelet. That is super easy. The first thing we want to do is punch a hole. See the rounded end? That's the part that's going to be on the top of the bracelet. So I need to punch a big hole in there using this hole punch. I'm sorry, I don't know what size hole punch this is. It's just a regular office supply hole punch. I'm just going to center my hole punch about right there towards the end, and then just punch it. There we go. And then on this end, I need this post to go in there so that I can screw this hitch on there. This is a two-part, they're called the 10-volt hitch fasteners, and this part is like a post. Can you see it? And it has like, you can use a screwdriver for the back, but we don't even need that, we'll just use our fingers. And then this knob thing, I don't know what to call it, screws onto the post. So I wanted to see where I want the post to be so that this bracelet fits me nicely. And I can see right there. I'm just eyeballing where the middle is. Okay, my eyelet setter is loud, so plug your ears. Put the post through the hole, like that. And now you can see it's sticking up. So then you're just going to get the top of your post, or the knob part of it, and screw it onto your post. Real easy, you don't need any special tools. See how that's on there? And then this will go underneath the hole that we punched with the hole punch and pop right over there. Like, how cool is that? Look! Isn't it just pretty? I love it.